Welcome to the Wahoo Gymnasium. It is the Trailblazer Conference tournament going on as the Lady Warriors are taking on Platteview Trojans. And this is round one. And tomorrow night we'll be back as the boys are going to be taking on Nebraska City right here. And you can watch many different places on Saunders County Online, BSDN Live, Wahoo Public Schools, YouTube. I'm Kelly Johnson. With me is Noah Simon. Welcome, Noah. Thank you for coming in today.
Always.
So we will be getting ready here to bring you basketball. It's just one game tonight. So let's go ahead and turn things on over to the stadium announcer.
Prevent the other section for other intimidating comments or actions directed at the official student athletes, coaches, and team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds removal from the facility. Thank you for your cooperation with like both teams. Now, fans, please rise and remember cats and join us in honoring our flag and country with the playing of the national anthem.
The national anthem right there. Now let's go to the starting lineup. We'll start things off with the Trojans. Number 5 is going to be starting off, and that is Maddie Stukenholtz, 5'4", sophomore. Then we have 21 Brooklyn Stalick, a 5'10" junior. Hey, Alexis Mandel, a 5'9" sophomore. Jolie Weiss, a 5'7" senior, and wrapping up with Katie Vonsdahl, 5'7" freshman. For the Warriors, we have Addison Hancock, a 5'3" junior, Gracie Fairbanks, a 5'11" senior, Aaron Galladay, 5'5" junior. We have Gretchen Seagren, a 6' senior, and wrapping up the 5 is Claire Emerson, a 5'11" freshman. For basketball, again, it is time for the tournaments. Can you believe, Noah, that we are at tournament season and really like a month away from state?
No, I really cannot believe it. I did not think that would be here this fast.
It's where has the winter gone, right? So
yeah.
But we're looking forward to great basketball, bringing this to you. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors that are listed in the upper right-hand corner, or actually upper left-hand corner on this particular machine. And again, get some basketball going. So Seagren's going to be facing off against Stalick, and the Warriors get the ball.
Galladay with the ball, bringing down the court for the Warriors. Finds Fairbanks on the wing. Brings it back up to Seagren.
Seagren tries to take a shot, but is rebound by the Trojans on the right wing. Back to the top of the key underneath with a jumper and able to get the first 2 points. It's Platteview.
Seagren bounced to Galladay, who brings it up the court for the Warriors. Is in a bit of trouble there.
And is a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to the Trojans. So now the Trojans with possession. We have Mandel inbounds. Gets it over to Vonsdahl. top of the key, all the way across to the near corner. Dribbling back out to the 3-point. Looking to drive in and taking that 3-point shot, bouncing out, and rebound by Hancock.
Galladay brings it up the court for the Warriors. Finds Claire Emerson on the wing. Emerson drives in, fouled, and one.
He's able to get that one to go, even though the foul hit her, so she's able to go to the free throw line. That is the first foul. The first personal foul for Stalick for the Trojans. Here's the end one.
Free throw is no good for Emerson.
Rebound by the Trojans. Get across the timeline. Setting up the offense. Going to the right wing. Screened in. All the way to the near corner. Looking to dribble across. And able to get past Galladay and up 4-2.
Galladay inbounds to Seagram for the Warriors. Galladay brings it up the court for the Warriors. Gives it to Fairbanks, but Fairbanks falls.
She gets pushed. That's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a second team foul for the Trojans and the first personal foul for Vansdal.
Seagram the inbound for the Warriors. Seagram inbounds to Galladay, who gives it to Emerson. Seagram brings it up the court to Fairbanks. Galladay in the corner. Hancock up top with the ball. Hands it off to Galladay. Fairbanks with the ball up top, gives it to Hancock in the wing. Hancock shot clock winding down. Seagram drives in and one, and
Seagram ties it up at 2, or do they count that shot? Yep, they do count it, and she gets to go to the free throw line. So third team foul, second personal foul for Katie Vansdal. And the end one is up and too strong, bounces back out. Rebound by the Trojans, get across the timeline. Barely gets across to the pass comes across to Stukenholtz, and then we have the first foul for the Warriors. And that one is going against Emerson. Trojans looking to inbound. Running out of time, gets it out to the timeline, gets it back in. On the right wing, trying to look for a screen. Drives in underneath, pulls back. The right wing underneath, looked at the jumper, back out to the top of the key. Drives back in with a jumper, and it bounces out. Rebound, able to get it back out, and a short jumper, able to get that one to drop.
Seagram inbounds to Galladay.
Pass over to Fairbanks, gets intercepted, but through the hands of Fairbanks, out of bounds and turned over to the Trojans. Stukenholtz inbound. Gets it out to Weldon. Back to the top with Mandel. Mandel behind the back dribble to DeWeese. DeWeese looking to move in. Guarded well. Back to Weldon. Weldon with a jumper, and that one's just a little too strong, but is able to come back and get a rebound before she gets shoved, and another foul, so it stays Trojan basketball. Mandel looking to inbound. She gets it into Stalick. Back to Mandel. Mandel driving on the far side with the jumper, and a little too strong. Rebound is by Weldon. Gets it back out to Mandel. Mandel with a three-point attempt goes out and able to be rescued. Keeps resetting that shot clock. Driving in on the far side. Bounce back out to the top. Actually at the right key. Driving in. Gets all the way across, but throws it away. Turnover to the Warriors.
Hancock and Fairbanks in for the Warriors.
4:11 left in the first period. Trojans leading 6-4.
Seagren to inbound for the Warriors. Seagren inbounds to Hancock, who gives it back to Seagren. Seagren trailing with it, but tries to pass it, but gets tipped away.
So we have the Trojans with control of the ball, gets across the timeline, setting up their offense. Gets down to the near corner with Fernbrush. Back out to the three-point at the top of the key, a little strong, and bounces out. Rebound by Haynes. That one goes back out to Mandel, over to Haynes. Haynes picks up the ball, looking for help. Gets it over to Mandel. Mandel gets the screen. His jumper is too hard and turned over to the Warriors.
Recovered by Wesley. Seagren drives in, gets it in.
Goes up, but she gets fouled on the way up. That's the fourth team foul for the Trojans. First personal foul for Mandel. 3:17 left of the first period. 4-6. 2 attempts on the way. First one is good. Able to tie. She makes this next one. She'll be able to tie it up. Stukenholz coming out, replaced by Ninneman. Second attempt, and that spins out. Rebound by the Warriors.
Edie has it, gives it to Fairbanks, who loses it.
Loses it, and then with a pass, Trojans take a timeout right there. Again, we want to say thank you to all the sponsors that are a part of our broadcasts. And we, again, one of the new additions is Shut Electrical and Contracting. Now we'll get their logo up on this machine as soon as we possibly can. But again, upper right-hand corner, these are sponsors that are supporting the Athletic Booster Club, helping pay for the scoreboard that's going into the new gym, and of course helping us be able to bring all these broadcasts to you right here on Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, Saunders County Online, BSDN Live, and soon we'll get it all simulcast on 99.3 FM, KWABE, the radio station right here out of Wahoo. Inbound for the Trojans, gets across the timeline. So the ball looking for help. Loses control, goes out of bounds, turnover to the Warriors. 6-5.
Seagren inbound for the Warriors. Seagren inbounds to Hancock. He gives it back to Seagren. Gets trapped up there, but finds Galladay.
Loses it, control is turned over to the Trojans. Is back and forth battle right there on who gets control of the ball. The Trojans come out with it. The right wing, three-point line, looking to shoot, but picks up the dribble and gets back out. Three-pointer attempt is short.
Rebounded by Seagren for the Warriors. Seagren brings it up the court. Emerson with it. Gives it to Fairbanks. Fairbanks trying to drive in, but finds Hancock with the three.
Just a little strong rebound by Weldon. Weldon gets it turned over to Mandel. Mandel gets it across the timeline. Hands it off to Ninneman. Ninneman gets it over to Fernbrush. Back out to Mandel. Mandel with a long two-point. And the rebound is battled over, goes out of bounds, and after thinking about it, stays with the Trojans.
Edie in for Seagren for the Warriors.
Stukenholz inbound for the Trojans. Runs out of time. Good defense by the Warriors, making sure there's not a place to put that ball. So the turnover goes over to the Warriors.
Fairbanks inbound for the Warriors. Fairbanks inbounds to Hancock. Galladay's chopped up there. Needs to find. Took too long to get that one off.
Yep. Run out of time. Didn't. Not able to get across the timeline with the 10 seconds. Full court press by Platteview has been really tough, and they've been able to just be everywhere that they need to be able to make it difficult to get across there. But we do have a 1-point game. 5-6. Platteview is ahead. Continue to bring you all the coverage of the Trailblazer Conference here at Wahoo. Tomorrow night, we're going to be back with the boys taking on Nebraska City. Always exciting, always fun to have Nebraska City come in. It's a nice practice game for those.
Yes. Well, I'm not too worried.
The boys are doing a good job this year. Minute 19 left of the first period.
Hancock inbounds to Galladay for the Warriors. Gives it back to Galladay. Finds Emerson all the way in the corner. Emerson tries to get that off, but is fouled.
Now that is the 5th team foul, so that should mean free throws.
Yep.
We're in the bonus category.
Emerson at the line for 2.
First one's up and just a bit too hard, bounces off the back of the rim. Minute 7 left of the first period, 5-6. Attempt is on its way. That one's good, ties it up. Trojans inbound.
Tough defense by Emerson, picking up the point guard.
Looking at a full court press. Stukenholz drives all the way from one side of the court, lays it up, and gets the and one. That was actually pretty impressive to watch that.
Yeah, that was. I'm amazed of how she was able to get through with Emerson picking her up.
Yeah, she was double teamed most of the way and able to sneak through. And that she was able to get the and one. 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Emerson
high pass stolen by Platteview. The shot was taken but not made.
Took too long to get that one off after the rebound.
Not able to get anywhere with a full court press, and so the Warriors take another timeout. 43.3 seconds left of the first period.
Plattview's making really good use of that half-court press.
Yeah, that's just being able to kind of push and be everywhere. And the question is how are they going to be able to maintain that all the way through? Because it's not like they're able to get a large lead of score. This is one of those. Yeah. It's a tight scoring game, so it's going to be this battle all through the game. The Warriors just have to figure out how to break it and get past that press.
Seagren to inbound for the Warriors. Seagren finds Hancock. Gives it back to Seagren. Up ahead to Hancock. Up ahead to Emerson.
So that was actually a really well-made play, getting Emerson down court. But the pass was just a little bit too high. She made a valiant effort to save it over to Hancock, but not able to get that in. So the Trojans with control of the ball. Haynes getting past the timeline, but
stolen by Emerson. Down ahead to Galladay. Galladay with the double dribble.
With the travel there. Trying to be able to pull it back to let the defender go by, but not getting good control of the ball there. So we have DeWeese inbounding for the Trojans. Gets it over to Stukenholz. Stukenholz on the far side. Double teamed and goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Warriors. 13.3 seconds left of the first period. 6-9.
Hancock with
Trojans
that nice
leading.
help to pick up Stukenholz. Wesley inbounds to Hancock for the Warriors. Wesley recovers it.
A long
Seagren
three.
Yeah.
Goes out of bounds, and with just over 1 second left, turns over with an out of bounds to Platteview. Haynes is going to inbound, so we'll see who Haynes gets it to because they only have a time to be able to do a one shot, and that's it. Seagren's able to get a hand on it, send it out of bounds, and that wraps up the first period. So 8 minutes in the books, and it's a tight game. And Platteview doing a really good job on their full court, because they are playing from court to court really well, giving the Warriors just really a difficult time to get into position to be able to get those shots. I would have to say the difficulty is that the Warriors need to have the time on their side a lot more because Platteview, I would say, probably 2-to-1 ratio of possession time.
Yeah, they know how to get the ball up the court in time, and they know how the specific points in time that they need to make these commit these fouls, and send us to the line.
So they did. Platteview did lead in fouls too, so that is something to keep in mind. But doesn't seem like that was really hurting the whole situation.
They were able to turn the fouls from a plus or from a negative into a positive.
Yep, so now we're into the second period. Warriors get to start off with possession.
Warriors inbound to Galladay. Galladay gives it to Emerson in the corner. Emerson gives it to Seagren. Seagren down low.
Seagren's not taking those shots. She's getting it back out to the three-point line.
Emerson with the three. That one goes in.
Able to get that, ties it up at 9.
Nice shot by Galladay.
Mandel gets it in, gets it over to Vandesal. Three-point attempt, and that one rims out. Turnover
Nice
2.
job by Fairbanks, get the rebound. Wild pass by Fairbanks.
Hancock trying to keep it inbounds, just not able to do that. Hits the line and turns over to Platteview. Mandel inbound. Goes over to Stukenholz. Stukenholz bounce pass underneath. And with a short jumper, that was Stalick, but not able to get in. Rebound by the Warriors.
Galladay brings it up the court, gives it to Emerson. Emerson drives in through the baseline. That one goes down.
The first lead for the Warriors. 6:53 left in that first half. Trojans get it across the timeline to Stukenholz. Stukenholz drives, but not sure if she was trying to shoot or if that was a pass, but she got fouled nonetheless. So they're going to call that a shooting foul, so that's sending her to the free throw line, giving her 2 attempts. First attempt is up and good. And that was the first foul, personal foul for Fairbanks, the first team foul for the Warriors. Second attempt up, and that one is good. Ties it back up at 11.
Fairbanks inbounds to Galladay for the Warriors. Galladay tries to bring it up the court, finds Emerson. Emerson seems to be trapped. And it's pushed out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds right in front of the score table. So that is a second personal foul, or second team foul for the Trojans.
Emerson inbounds to Seagren. Galladay has it. for the Warriors. Finds Hancock. Hancock for the three. Not able to knock that one down.
Normally those are shots that she makes.
Yes.
Across the timeline to Stukenholtz on the right wing. Right back to the top of the key with Mandel. Comes all the way underneath. Back to Mandel. Now we have Van Sodal back over to Stukenholtz. Stukenholtz bounce pass to Mandel to Van Sodal, and a pass underneath to Stalick. Ends up with a jump ball, but the possession arrow goes over to the Trojans.
Nice job by Hancock by jumping on it as soon as you saw the ball was loose.
So that means the Trojans have 9 seconds on the shot clock when they inbound this. So the bounce pass tries to go underneath, and it's taken over by the Warriors.
Galladay finds Emerson up court. Emerson trying to get it off. She does. Gets to Warriors steal it. Seagren
trying to drive in, but gets called for her second personal foul. Second team foul turned over to the Trojans. Mandel inbounds to Vansdal. Across the timeline, goes over to Weldon. Weldon looking to drive in, loses control of it, and now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow. Possession arrow, yeah, it was never switched from the last time, so that it is for the Warriors.
Seagren inbounds to Emerson. Gives it to Galladay up ahead. Tries finding Seagren down low. Or tries to find Eating down low, excuse me. Wesley with it. Finds Edie up top. Finds Galladay down low. Galladay not able to make that one.
Comes in, and the rebound ends up into a jump ball and possession arrow to the Trojans. Tied at 11, 4:52 left in the first half. Vansdal getting across the timeline.
Stolen by Wesley. Wesley up ahead with it. Wesley tries to drive in, gets fouled.
So she is going to the free throw line for 2 attempts.
Her first free throws of the game.
That is the third personal foul called against Vansdal, so foul trouble already there.
Wesley at the line for 2.
First attempt is up, and that one bounces off the back of the rim.
Hancock in for Emerson. Wesley's second free throw is good.
Warriors take the solo lead now by 1 point, 11-12. Gets underneath, back out to Ninneman. Passes the top of the key for Mandel. Mandel gets it done underneath, goes to the right wing. Underneath to Fahrenbush. And the shot doesn't go in. Rebound.
Warriors strip it away. Galladay brings it up for the court for the Warriors. But she loses it. And it goes out of bounds.
So it goes out of bounds. Weldon for the Trojans gets a hand on it and sends it out of bounds.
Warriors retain possession. Wesley inbounds. Wesley inbounds to Edie for the Warriors. Gives it to Galladay.
Fairbanks with a 3.
That one's good.
Drains the 3. It's a 4-point lead now for the Warriors. Trojans on the right wing gets all the way across in. Edie is able to get a hand on the pass, sends it out of bounds.
Emerson in for Edie.
Mandel for the Trojans, inbounding, gets it in underneath to Haynes. With Edie with a 2-point jumper, able to get that one to drop.
Warriors call a timeout.
3:41 left of the first half. Warriors lead by 2, 15-13. Both have 2 team fouls this particular period, but the Trojans actually have at least one player with starting to look like some foul trouble there. Venisdal with 3. That is not necessarily a good thing when you're going to be looking towards the end of the game, as if you have to battle for those potential fouls, if you're on the wrong side of it, that's going to be tough for them to be able to come across. So we'll see what happens there. Again, we want to say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner. They have all been a part of the Athletic Booster Club and helping to pay for the scoreboard that's going in the new gym. Unfortunately, things have gotten a little bit long on getting into that gym. We were hoping to be there by now, but so there's a few things that still need to be done, and they keep working on it. But again, if you want to be a part of that and help enhance the student experience, you can certainly contact the Booster Club as well as the activities department right here at Wahoo Public Schools.
Fairbanks inbound for the Warriors. Fairbanks inbounds to Galladay. Galladay brings it up ahead to Emerson. Galladay with it. Galladay took too long, and that is a turnover.
So an offensive foul gets it turned over.
Edie in for Wesley for the Warriors.
Haynes to inbound, gets it into Mandel across the timeline. Screen, bounce pass underneath. Back over to Mandel on the near side. Gets it back to Haynes. Mandel sends it over for a 3-point shot off the glass. And that is by Ninneman.
Hancock with it on the wing.
Stolen and a layup, but not able to go in.
Rebound by Fairbanks. Gives it to Hancock. Hancock gives it off to Fairbanks.
That is DeWeese for the Trojans, really giving the Warriors some problems there. Short jumper, just a little too long. Rebound by Ninneman. Sends it forward to Haynes. Haynes with a 3-point shot, but too short. Trying to go up and make that shot go in is Fahrenbush, and gets fouled. So that is the 4th team foul, 2nd personal foul for Edie, and 2 attempts right here. First one long, bounces off the back of the rim.
Wesley subbed in for Edie.
Fahrenbush with the 2nd attempt. That one is able to go in. 2-point lead for the Trojans.
Fairbanks inbounds to Galladay, who gets fouled.
Coming in, and Ninneman pushes off and gets a foul. Her
Fairbanks
first personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Inbounds to Galladay, who gets it up the court to Emerson in the wing. Wesley up top with it. Emerson down low. Finds Hancock up the top.
6 seconds left. And a shot clock violation. The Trojans doing a great job of protecting the goal right there. So Haynes sends it in to Mandel. Mandel getting across the timeline. The Warriors not pushing really too hard at this point. Bounce pass underneath. Token taken over by Fairbanks. Hands off to Galladay.
Galladay brings the ball down the court. Finds Emerson in the wing. Finds Wesley in the paint. Fairbanks with 3. No good, but Wahoo is able to get it back out to Wesley, or Fairbanks, excuse me.
And that was Emerson trying to come out but gets fouled. So that is, now both teams have 4 team fouls. That was the first personal foul for Haynes for Platteview. Warriors still able to inbound. They have a full shot clock now.
Warriors inbound to Galladay. Emerson with it. Loses the ball, but the Warriors are able to jump back on it.
So comes a jump ball. Warriors maintain possession of the ball.
Wesley, or excuse me, Emerson to inbound for the Warriors. Emerson tries to inbound it to Fairbanks, but is able to regain it there. Emerson drives in, but calls for the foul, but no foul.
They play on. Short jumper, bounces out. Rebound by Platteview. Gets over to Stukenholtz. Stukenholtz sends it to the near side to DeWeese. All the way back over to the far side. Stukenholtz with a long 3. Bounces up to the top of the rim, and then drops in. They count it. And that's the end. The argument is that should have been counted as out of bounds as it hit the top and the back of the board. So that was a close call. It hit the top of the backboard, but did it hit anything back? Did it hit the shot clock? Did it hit anything else? Don't know about that, but let's just say that Sean Forbes, not happy with the way that one went. So
I wouldn't be either.
That's halftime. We're going to take a little break. Again, we'll be back with more Trailblazer Conference basketball. It is the Wahoo Warriors facing off against the Platteview Trojans right here on Saunders County Online. Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, BSDN Live, 99.3 FM, KWAB. Well, we're just a couple minutes away from the second half starting as the Warriors, the Lady Warriors are taking on Platteview Trojans. It's the Trailblazer Conference tournament right here. It's basketball time. And tomorrow night, the boys are going to be taking on Nebraska City again right here. You can watch that as well on Saunders County Online, bsdnlive.com, Wahoo Public Schools YouTube. I'm Kelly Johnson. No, well, the first half didn't necessarily go the way the Warriors wanted it to. It's not a high-scoring game. A lot of full court press by the Trojans have really caused the Warriors not to be able to get into those positions. But I've noticed that also the Warriors really haven't been doing a whole lot in the paint inside. Yes. They've been just trying to shoot from outside. And the three-point percentage is not as strong as it has been. What do you think, as they're talking right now in halftime, do you think they need to change that philosophy and get inside, try to attack the paint more?
Yes, I would say get it to your bigs because they can do a lot down in the paint instead of just chucking up shots.
Right. And so then there's some controversy that last shot, bounced off the top of the backboard. We've all seen it in college and professional where they say, no, that's out of bounds. So, from the naked eye, it's hard to tell. Did it just bounce off the edge of the rim or did it hit anything else that was up as a part of the support of the rim? So that's the question is what happened there. So, but the Warriors just kind of have to take that and say, okay, first half's behind us. We are ready to start the second half, only down by 5 points. The difference between the two teams, I think, is the pressure that's been put on. The Warriors have not put on as much pressure to the Trojans as the Trojans have put on to the Warriors. So I think that's something else we probably will need to be seeing. So, all right, we're getting ready. We have 16 more minutes of basketball coming your way, and the Trojans are starting off. Going to the left wing, back to the top of the key. Gets underneath and all the way over to the right corner. Driving underneath, Stukenholz. Pass gets interrupted.
Gaudet with the ball for the Warriors. Gaudet brings it down the court. Gaudet finds Emerson in the wing. Emerson finds Fairbanks. Seagren up top. Emerson drives in.
That one to drop. It's a three-point game. Van Osdal gets it in, and the pass goes back out, almost across the the timeline. And the ball is loose before a traveling call could be made. The Trojans take a timeout really quick right there. So what we were talking about there right at the beginning is more pressure by the Warriors. We're seeing that pressure up. And are they able to now keep that up the whole time? It was a 5-point lead for the Trojans going into the half. Now it's a 3-point lead, but again, the Warriors just kind of have a lot of pressure and start chewing away at that lead, be able to take it over. Trojans take a timeout in order to avoid a traveling call and maintain possession. So now we see Mendel inbound for the Trojans. Gets it underneath to Deweese. And turnover to the Warriors.
God able to get it to Seagren. Hancock able to get it to Fairbanks. And Warriors able to get it back to a steady pace as they liked.
Wide open, too, right there for Emerson. 1-point game. Gets across the timeline onto the left wing. Stukenholz drives across the timeline, top of the key. Back over. underneath to the near corner. Drives back to the top, loses the handle, but able to regain control. Tries to get it underneath, driving in, and Stalick able to drop that for 2.
Seagren inbounds to Galladay, gives it back to Seagren. Seagren gives it up ahead to Galladay.
Last half, a couple of times they didn't make it across that timeline in time, so that caused an issue. All the way across, Galladay with a long 3, rebound.
Galladay gives it to Seagren down low. Seagren gives it to Hancock on the 3. 3 no good, but Seagren able to get the rebound. Puts it back up, and that one goes down.
21-22, 1-point game again. All the way across the top, and wow, collision there.
Galladay brings down court, fouled, and one.
So a big collision, nothing was called on it. Turnover to the Warriors. Galladay drives in, puts it up, and has a chance at the and one. Warriors take the lead 23-22.
Edie in for Emerson for the Warriors.
Free throws up and bounces around and out of bounds. And goes rebound by the Trojans, who get it across the timeline quickly. Mandel drives in, tries to pass, loses control of the ball, but it's tipped out of bounds off of Seagren, I believe.
Wesley in for Hancock for the Warriors.
Mandel inbounds over to the far side. Picked up by Weldon. Back to Mandel. Picks it up and loses grip, but it goes off of Fairbanks' foot out of bounds, so it stays Trojan basketball. Mandel sends it into Weldon. Back to Mandel at the top of the key. Underneath to Ninman.
Stolen by Wesley. Given to Galladay up top. Galladay tries to get a layup, but it's no good.
And then the rebound, there was 2 players for Platteview there. Miscommunication, they both go after it, and they send it out of bounds, so it stays a Warrior basketball.
Galladay inbound for the Warriors. Galladay inbounds to Fairbanks up top. Galladay on the wing. Galladay with 3. Not able to make that one.
Rebound by Haynes, gets it over and across the timeline up to Vansdal. Vansdal's able to get it over to Fehrenbush. Fehrenbush back to Vansdal. Looking to drive underneath, stolen by the Warriors.
Galladay with the ball. Galladay gives it to Wesley on the wing. Seagren with it, or Edie, excuse me. Wesley able to drive in and guess that layup to fall.
3-point lead for the Warriors. Mandel tries to get it in underneath. Bad pass, turnover to the Warriors.
Galladay with the ball. Wesley on the wing. Emerson on the wing.
2:55 left in the third period, 25-22.
Seagren drives in. That layup falls for Gretchen Seagren.
Platteview on the attack. Vansdal tries to drive in.
Warriors jump on it.
Rebound is by the Warriors.
Segren brings it down court.
Segren gets fouled. Double team and the foul on, which she was running out of time to get it across the timeline, so if they wouldn't have fouled, it might have been a turnover. 27-22, Warriors now with the lead.
Addie Hancock brings it down the court. Segren with it. Gives it to Hancock on the wing. Gives it back down to Segren in the low post. Claire Emerson with the three-pointer, no good.
Just slightly off. So the rebound comes in, and it looked like Stalick tried to grab it, but it was a battle between Stalick and Segren. Jump ball called, and the Warriors have a possession arrow.
Fairbanks in for Emerson, and Galladay in for Wesley. Wesley inbounds to Segren. Segren down low,
Nice
tries to get
pass
it off.
underneath, but not able to get it go in. Rebound by the Trojans. Driving in, and Vansdal tries to pass it inside, but it gets knocked out of bounds off of the Warriors.
Emerson in for Segren for the Warriors.
Dewey stepping out to inbound for the Trojans. Sends it all the way to the top to Stukenholz. Stukenholz drives across the top of the key. Sends it back over to the top for Fahrenbusch, who takes a short jumper, bounces out, rebound by the Warriors.
Galladay with it for the Warriors, gives it up ahead to Claire Emerson. Emerson finds Fairbanks on the three.
Rims out, rebound, goes over. Hands it off to Stukenholz for the Trojans. Gets across the timeline. Bounce pass underneath to Fahrenbusch, back out to Stukenholz driving with a, throws it up and gets fouled. So that's sending her to the free throw line for two. It's the second personal foul for Emerson. First team foul, minute left of the third period. 4-point game, 23-27.
Segren in for Edie for the Warriors.
Next attempt up, and that one drops in. It's good. 3-point game. It's a one-shot game at this point. Minute 2 left of the third period. Warriors lead.
Segren inbounds the ball for the Warriors. Segren inbounds to Fairbanks. Fairbanks tries. Emerson with the ball. Fairbanks gives it to Galladay. He gives it back to Fairbanks. Hancock with the ball. Shot clock winding down. Segren puts it up.
So shot clock violation, turnover to the Trojans. 25.6 seconds left of the third period. 27-24, the Warriors lead. They were down by 5 at the half. They were up as far as 5, but battle back and forth here. Vansdal over to Stukenholz. Stukenholz in the left wing, all the way across to Vansdal, and as the pass comes in, We see, I believe that was Galladay getting a foul.
Edie in for Emerson.
Oh, they actually claimed that against Emerson, her third personal foul.
Game
Bounce
clock
pass
winding
underneath. Turnover to the Warriors.
Segrin with the ball for the Warriors. Gives it up ahead to Galladay.
Bounces off the rim at that last second shot, but that's 3 in the books. Warriors are now up by 3, and we have one more period to go. Again, I want to say thank you to the sponsors. You see them in the upper left-hand corner. They are part of all of the broadcasts and part of the booster club for the students right here, and helping pay for equipment like the new digital scoreboards that are going into Wahoo's new gymnasium, giving the students abilities to learn, to be able to use more technologies and be able to take that to the next level and have a great shot at working at stadiums like Lincoln's Memorial Stadium that utilizes that technology. The faster we learn it, teach it to the kids, the better the odds they have of being able to use it in different ways. So again, thank you to those sponsors. If you would like to be a part of that, contact the Booster Club. You can contact myself, Kelly J at wahooradio.com, or you can contact the athletic department, activities department right here at Wahoo Public Schools. Well, we're 8 minutes away. What's going to happen? We have had a back and forth game. First half was definitely a tight game, back and forth, ended with Trojans ahead by 5. The Warriors were able to turn that around coming into the second half. They were ahead as much as 5, but now only lead by 3. Trying to get underneath, back, bounce pass out, underneath, and lose control, turnover to the Warriors.
Galladay with the ball for the Warriors. This shot there finds Segrin. Segrin finds Galladay on the wing. Emerson tries, I thought she was going to drive in, but I guess not.
Stolen by Van Osdal. Puts a short jumper up, not able to go in, and
rebound by the Warriors.
That goes out of bounds on that pass. So possession goes back to the Trojans underneath their own hoop. Oh wait, no, it was out of bounds off of the Trojans, so they're giving it to the Warriors.
Segrin inbound for the Warriors. Segrin inbounds to Fairbanks. Fairbanks gives it back to Segrin.
Now, I don't know if they actually were able, if they reset the clock. They only had 30 seconds left on the shot clock, so. Another kicked out of bounds by Weldon. Warriors able to continue their inbound.
Fairbanks inbounds to Hancock for the Warriors.
Looked like that was Stalick got the foul. Second personal foul. Warriors inbound underneath their own basket.
Galladay inbounds to Segrin. Fairbanks with it. Now Segrin.
Three-pointer, and that one rims out. Turnover to the Trojans. Stukenholz gets it across the timeline. Drives in and puts it up. Not able to get it to drop.
Rebound by Segrin for the Warriors.
I believe Stukenholtz gets a foul on that one. That's the second team foul. And that's the first personal foul for Stukenholtz. Possession still by the Warriors.
Segrin inbounds to Galladay. Gives it up ahead to Hancock. Segrin with it. Now Emerson. Galladay with the three. Galladay knocks that one down.
6-point lead, the largest lead either team has had so far. Vanisol sends it in underneath. The pass attempt going in underneath to Stalick, but gets fouled.
Edie and Wesleyan for Hancock and Fairbanks.
That was Galladay's first personal foul. First team foul for the Warriors in the fourth period.
Stuffed by Segrin. Galladay with the ball.
Gets across the timeline.
Good screen by Segrin. Wesley with the ball now.
And underneath the hoop, away from the basketball, it looks like Stukenholtz, and I believe that was Wesley, got tangled up. And so that was the third team foul for Platteview. Second personal foul for Stukenholtz.
Galladay inbounds the ball. Galladay inbounds the ball to Emerson, I guess.
And that foul, so we see Segrin gets called on the foul, her third personal foul. Turnover to the Trojans. Vansdal gets it in, sends it over to Stukenholtz. Tries to pass it underneath. Stole by the Warriors.
Segrin with it, brings it up the court. Now Emerson with it.
Sees an opening, sends it back to the top.
Wesley looks down low to Segrin. Segrin out to the corner for Emerson.
That three-point shot was long. Turnover to Platteview. Gets across the timeline. Pass underneath the near corner. To the left wing, three-pointer is up, and that one rims out.
Good rebound by Emerson for the Warriors. Galladay finds Wesley down low, and Wesley gets that one to fall.
8-point lead, largest lead of either team. With 4:09 left. Gets it underneath, back over to the near side for Deweese. Deweese with the three.
Segrin inbounds to Galladay for the Warriors. Segrin finds Wesley, gives it back to Segrin. Galladay on top of it.
Yeah, it gets out of her hands, goes down. She takes, the Warriors take a timeout to maintain possession. 3:42 left of the game, 32-27. Again, just a really close battle. And I've noticed that Platteview has kind of pulled back their press a little bit. Is that kind of an endurance thing, I wonder?
It could be.
I think part of it is also that they've seen where the Warriors have really kind of looked down court a lot faster with deep throws, deep passes, and being able to find somebody underneath. Like Galladay a couple of times underneath the basket to put it up. So trying to prevent that from happening. But again, the Warriors start again at halftime, down by 5, 15-20. Now they're up 32-27. They were up as much as 8 points at one time, but the Trojans have been chewing away on that one. So again, this next 4 minutes could, it's going to be very interesting to watch to see who does what. But Warriors maintain possession coming out of this break. With 3:42 left of the game.
Hancock to inbound for the Warriors. Hancock inbounds to Galladay. Galladay finds Hancock. Hancock finds Stegren. Stegren down low.
Able to sneak through and drop that one in for 2. Venistal gets it in. Pass underneath. Ends up being a jump ball. As Stegren, actually Fairbanks, who's able to get in and try to steal, and turns into a jump ball possession arrow over to the Warriors. .309 left of the 4th period.
Warriors have it. Stegren looks up court to Emerson. Emerson with the ball. Gives it to back to Stegren. Galladay on the wing. Galladay finds Fairbanks. Fairbanks finds Hancock. Shot clock winding down. Fairbanks, excuse me.
Able to get the shot off in time, just not able to get it dropped. Trojans get it in underneath, but it's to the near line with a 3-point. DeWeese able to get 3. 34-30.
Emerson up with it. Emerson drives in, gets fouled. She goes to the line for 2.
So that's the 4th team foul. 3rd personal foul for Stalick.
Wesley's first free throw was good.
5-point lead.
Edie and Wesleyan for Fairbanks and Hancock. Emerson's second free throw is no good, but the rebound by the Warriors put back up and a score.
Turns it into a 3-point. Amazal gets it over to the near side to DeWeese. DeWeese back to Vansdal. Back underneath. As you see, Mandel tries to go up and rebound ends with a jump ball. Possession arrow over to the Trojans.
Fairbanks back in for the Warriors. This time Fairbanks in for Emerson.
Comes all the way out to Stukenholtz. Mandel drives in, puts it up, and is not able to get it to drop.
Rebound by Fairbanks for the Warriors. Fairbanks gives it to Stegren. Stegren unable to get that one off.
Called a timeout. Back to a full court press, and it's really a tough one for them to get past. So Warriors took a full timeout on this one to talk about it. Minute 35 left of the game. 37-30, Warriors leading. Again, another great time to be able to say thank you to all the sponsors. Saunders Medical Center, Simon's Home Store, as well as many other sponsors that are a part of our broadcast. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner. And if you go to bsdnlive.com, you can actually see all the sponsors and learn more about them as we link the way over to them. Again, want to say thank you to Noah Simon coming in and the past several games being a part of our broadcast. How are you liking this?
I am loving this with a passion.
So this is something you've always wanted to do. So
yes, it is.
We're happy to be able to give you the opportunity to come in and talk about the Warriors. You graduated here last year.
Yes, I did.
So you know all these guys.
Yeah.
All these. Do you call them kids since you're now a graduate?
No.
Okay.
I actually kind of refer to them as my brothers and sisters.
There you go. It's like, when does that cut off? When do you start calling them the kids?
When they graduate.
Oh, there you go. All right, Warriors with the inbound. Full court press by the Trojans.
Seagren
Out of
unable
bounds.
to-
Trying to pass back to Seagren, not able to control it. Turns back over to the Trojans at their baseline.
Edie and Wesley in for Emerson and Hancock.
Pass goes underneath. Gets it into Stalick, and we have a jump ball as gets tied up. Turn over
Hancock
to the
back
Warriors.
in for the Warriors. Seagren inbounds to Galladay for the Warriors. Seagren gets tied up there, but is able to escape it. Gets over to Wesley.
2-on-1, 2-on-2, pulls back. Stolen by Walden. Comes all the way over to the near side. Stukenholtz with a long three, able to get that one to draw. Back to a 4-point game. Minute left.
Seagren with it. Seagren gets through, gets it to Wesley, but stolen by the Trojans.
Stukenholtz back across the timeline on the near side. Sends it all the way over to the left wing with a 3-point shot and is able to get that drop. A 1-point game with 37 seconds.
Seagren with it. Now Galladay with it. Galladay gets chopped up there.
That was stolen by Stukenholtz, who ended up trying to go up, and Seagren getting called for the foul. So that is sending Stukenholtz in up for 2 attempts. 28 seconds left, 1-point game. If she gets both of these, the Trojans could be ahead. First one is up and short, bounces out.
Emerson in for
Wesley comes out, yeah. Second attempt. That one rolls and bounces out. And the Warriors get in control and take a timeout. Well, this is an exciting game. Worth the price of admission, I would say.
Yeah.
So we have a 1-point game with like 16 seconds. But 37-36, Warriors ahead. Both teams trying to find a way to be able to get that last shot, because really that's, with the way the press has been going, that's what we have time for, is just one shot. Both teams have kind of foul issues. You really don't get a whole lot of foul opportunities because you don't want to give them that opportunity to be able to turn it over and give the lead. So I would say that they're both going to try to be careful, but try to be able to get the last shot. So the Trojans have done a great job of getting the possession turned over to them with that full court press that they have. So 25 seconds left of the game. 1-point lead for the Warriors. Warriors have to go all the way down the court. Obviously, the shot clock is turned off.
Galladay the inbound for the Warriors. Galladay inbounds to Hancock, who gets tied up there.
And gets fouled. So Galladay gets to go to the free throw line. So now
Hancock at the line for 2.
21.5 seconds. The Warriors in the bonus. First attempt is up. And
that
good.
one is good. Hancock's second attempt is also good.
3-point lead. Warriors are setting up to be able to just really defend well. Not pressing. They just want to be able to chew the clock up. 21.5 seconds left. They don't want to give the shot. They want to have a nice defense there. Trying not to do anything, but gets across the timeline, and then Platteview takes the timeout with 14.2 seconds left. 39-36. So a 3-point game. So at this point in time, Platteview needs those 3-point shots, but they've been hot the past couple of shots. They've been able to drop those in. So the Warriors need to make sure that they don't have the 3-point shot. The best that they can get is a 2-pointer or maybe foul, and then that way you get the turnover if they do make 2. So they can afford a foul at this point in time, but it's still a dangerous game, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Again, thank you, Noah, and your family bringing you out here. Thank you to the school, for Wahoo Public Schools, having us come and be able to broadcast. And all the sponsors. So the Trojans with a strategy, I would imagine they want to, what their ideal situation would be is get fouled as they make a 3. But so they inbound. Vansdahl sends it over to Mandel. Mandel tries to go up. And underneath, Fahrenbrush able to go up, get 2, and fouled for the and 1. Foul is called against Fairbanks. So 2.4 seconds left. If she's able to make this, ties it, looks like overtime. Up and bounces out. Rebound and 1.3 seconds. They do foul. So that is sending Emerson to the free throw line for the Warriors.
Emerson at the line for 2.
Emerson wanting to be able to put this away.
First free
shot.
throw is
Short.
no good.
Again, 1-point game, 1.3 seconds left.
Second free throw is good.
And with that, 1.3 seconds left of the game, the Trojans take a timeout as they are trying to figure out how do they want to get all the way down the court, and either, because a 3-point they could win. So this is, again, a nail biter.
Yes.
Because a lot of things can happen in that 1-point, seconds, especially if they're able to get it lobbed down the court accurately to somebody who can turn around and take a shot. So I think at this point in time, what you do as a Warriors, you probably pull it back, have a half-court press, try not to give them the ability to be able to get that shot off, or at least within a range of high percentage. Make them take the half-court or three-quarter shot. All right, Mandel's going back to inbound. Again, 1.3 seconds left. 2-point game. Inbound comes in and taken. Segrin was able to drop that, and that is the game. Tight game right there. All the way to the end. Didn't know what was going to happen, but the Warriors do pull it off. So they win Final score 40-38. And that's going to wrap things up here for us. Thank you, Noah, for coming in and being able to be a part of that and calling the Wahoo side. We'll be doing it again tomorrow for the gentlemen.
Heck yeah.
As they will be facing off against Nebraska City. Same time as the start, 6 o'clock start tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you here once again. So for Wahoo Public Schools, Saunders County Online, bsdnlive.com, and 99.3